So now with the Deadpool trailer number 2 that just got released last week. That's right, I didn't do a reaction to that video at all, or that trailer at all. Instead, I'm just going to be talking about it and kind of talking about how the X-Force is going to be in Deadpool 2. So if you guys want to hear my opinion on this and what I thought of the new Deadpool trailer, definitely make sure you guys stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and if you guys want more on Deadpool 2 and the Fox and Disney deal going on, definitely consider subscribing to Webhead so you guys get more videos on all that stuff. Also, make sure you guys definitely consider turning on that notification bell so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. Also, make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys like this video, and of course, comment below your thoughts. Did you guys like the Deadpool 2 trailer, and are you guys excited for the X-Force to actually be in Deadpool 2 like I am? Definitely make sure you guys comment below your thoughts. But with all that out of the way, let's get in the video, Webheads. Alrighty, so with this new Deadpool 2 trailer number 2, I didn't think that this trailer was as solid as the first one. I really liked the first one. I thought that one was a lot, really enjoyable. I really enjoyed what they had going on with that one. But in this one, I felt as though this definitely had that whole trailer 2 vibe, and we definitely got more of the backstory of the entire movie, like what the plot's actually gonna be. Basically, it's this kid from the future that gets teleported back in time, it kind of seems like, and Cable is on the hunt for this kid. Of course, they have come out and said that Cable is actually not going to be the main villain of the entire movie, but it does seem as though that's what it looks like. And he's not even a part of the X-Force when you actually look at what's actually happening. It looks like he's going to be completely on his own in this entire movie. And Deadpool, and it's going to be like Deadpool versus Cable this entire movie, along with like Domino, and there's a couple other characters of the X-Force in this movie as well. Of course, I'm not too familiar with the X-Force, so I don't know exactly who those characters are right off the bat, but I do think it's very interesting, and I probably won't read up on anything like that because I want to see more to come from the movie. I actually want to see introduced into these characters when I see the movie, and then I'll read more in the comic books because I don't really know who most of these characters are. Personally, I've never really heard of them, but I can definitely tell that they're all going to be really cool additions because it's Deadpool. I mean, everything about the first Deadpool movie is awesome, so I'm thinking that the same thing is going to happen for the second one as well. And I really like how they're already setting up X-Force for this. I really did not expect that at all. I mean, from the first trailer, I think I did say in one of my videos about that there was probably a shot of the X-Force, but I thought that was going to be like the end of the movie, and it very much could be still at the end of the movie, but it looks like that actually all the X-Force stuff is actually going to happen during the movie, and it looks like it's probably going to be like all the X-Force to assemble to actually take out Cable, because Deadpool probably has a run-in with Cable and probably gets his ass beat by him, but then at the end of the movie, he actually has the entire X-Force to take on Cable, and then for some reason, Cable's probably going to be joining the X-Force, and then they're taking down an even bigger baddie. So I don't really know what to expect. I don't know who the big baddie is going to be in this entire movie, but all we know so far is that the X-Force is actually going to be in it, and they're protecting that kid. We don't really know what the kid can actually do. We just know that he's incredibly powerful, but we don't really know exactly what he can do and who he actually is. But we probably won't know who this kid actually is until the Deadpool 2 movie actually comes out. But I think this also confirms that we're definitely going to be getting an X-Force movie with all of these characters. I think an X-Force movie is probably the next step for them, especially how they're already in the movie. I just can't get over the fact that it's so soon that we're actually seeing an X-Force team put in the Deadpool movies. I thought that was going to actually happen when they were announcing Deadpool 2. I thought it wasn't going to happen for another like 2 or 3 movies, so I thought that we actually weren't going to see an X-Force movie for a little while down the road, especially going into the MCU now that Fox is really merging with Disney. Are we actually going to see this X-Force team actually go into the MCU, and are we actually going to be getting a Josh Brolin Cable in the MCU when we already had a Josh Brolin Thanos in the MCU? So are we going to be getting that whole thing? I don't really know. I personally hope that they actually do keep all that stuff and they do keep the X-Force going into the MCU, and Kevin Feige and all of Marvel Studios can actually work around that and kind of poke fun that Josh Brolin was Thanos and he's also Cable as well. I think that'd be really funny to do, and they'll probably end up doing that a little bit in this movie as well. And they also said that there was going to be a surprise cameo in this entire movie, and a lot of people are going out on a limb and saying that it's going to be Wolverine. Hugh Jackman's going to be coming back, and he's going to be playing Wolverine with the X-Force, because Wolverine actually was in the X-Force in the comic books. I personally don't think that at all. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually did put another Wolverine in the movie. I actually think that'd be really cool if they recasted Wolverine and put him in these rated R versions with Deadpool and all of that. I think that'd be amazing if they did that, but I personally think it's going to be a character that we don't really know a lot of as of right now. It probably hasn't been in any of the X-Men movies so far. Or maybe it's going to be actually Professor X, because we did see one shot of actually Deadpool in the Professor X chair kind of rolling around in the trailer. So maybe it's either going to be James McAvoy or it's going to be Patrick Stewart in that role. I personally don't know, but I think that's who actually is going to cameo instead of Wolverine. But it would be really cool to see Wolverine in the movie in the actual gray costume that he's seen in the X-Force team. And speaking of gray costumes, a lot of people are going out on a limb and saying that this shot right here is where Deadpool is going to be getting his gray suit. That's not true at all. I mean, he could definitely get his gray suit in the movie, but this is just kind of the color of like the dust in the air. But it just looks like it isn't actually the gray costume. It looks like it's actually the red one. But it would be really cool to see a gray Deadpool costume in, say, the X-Force movie going down the line. And I know it's really confusing that Fox is still announcing a bunch of, like, say, X-Men and Fantastic Four movies. We just had that video come out about the Silver Surfer and Doctor Doom movies that were actually announced. Now, the reason for this, and I really just want to clarify this while I'm already talking about the Fox universe with Deadpool, is the reason for this is basically Fox is announcing all of these movies really just to kind of say that we have a cinematic universe going forward. We have plenty of movies coming out about all of the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, because if this Disney and Fox deal actually falls through, they actually have a clear path of basically where they can take this movie, and they're making a little bit of extra money along the way. So that's what they're really doing as of right now, and it just makes sense that they're doing something like this. And it's actually very smart for the studio to actually make these movies as if the Disney and Fox deal is not even going down right now, because they just want to plan for the worst, and that's really them planning for the worst, and it makes a lot of sense. But don't worry, that Disney and Fox deal probably will go through. I mean, if it didn't, that'd be a big deal, but it probably will go through, and a lot of these movies probably will either end up just happening, or a lot of them will actually be canceled, and Kevin Feige will actually take over and probably reboot the X-Men, reboot Fantastic Four, but keep Deadpool and the X-Force by themselves and actually do those movies on the side. So that's really going to wrap up this video, and all about the X-Force, the Deadpool 2 trailer, all the X-Men and Fantastic Four things going on over in Fox. But guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this Deadpool 2 trailer. Do you guys think that the X-Force is actually going to be a big feature in this Deadpool 2 movie? And do you guys think an X-Force movie is actually going to happen before the Disney and Fox deal actually goes through? Let me know down in the comments. I want to hear all of your opinions on this. Make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys like this video. And of course, definitely consider subscribing to Webheads so you guys get more videos on all of this stuff. Also, make sure you guys definitely consider turning on that notification bell so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, make sure you guys definitely consider subscribing to Webhead right over here so you guys get more on the Deadpool 2 movie and X-Force going forward. Definitely turn on that notification bell. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out my social media links in the description below so you guys can follow me on various social media networks and check out the 2 videos below me. I think you guys would really, really enjoy. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.